I wonder something that was kind of like on my head for a while. Why are people really getting these, when you go to the doctor due to what's going on and YouTube censoring a lot of stuff. The shots and stuff like that. Let's just put it out there for what it is, after censoring. Why are people really getting these? I really sat and thought to myself. Because I kind of knew, but I just didn't know how to say it. What it is to me, especially when they say it, that regardless of even if you're getting the injections and stuff of that nature, you can still catch the whole epidemic, pandemic virus and stuff of that kind of nature, right? Why get it? I never understood the purpose of that. I would personally, if I did, I feel like I would get screwed because number one, I can't even pronounce none of the words that y'all use to describe what it's actually infused with. I can't even understand all this other stuff that's going on with it because to me it's just a trend. My spiritual self don't understand. My logical self can, but my spiritual self can't get with it because it feels like, okay, a lot of people just doing it just so they can fit in. You know what I'm saying? They doing it just so they don't look like the outsider. Like I said, I can't even high five my mama no more because she's so terrified of this and that or whatever. Again, it's going back to the whole fear versus love mentality. The fear mentality follows the waves of trends. They follow whatever's popular and stuff like that. Go on Instagram, look at a bunch of people's pictures, and you can see how they all take them in the same poses, doing the same things, throwing up the same signs and stuff of that kind of nature. It's a wave of just trends that people will naturally follow. These are the people who are scared to kind of stick out a little bit. Not everyone, you know what I'm saying? I'm not putting everybody out in that platter, but what I'm speaking on is like the people who are afraid to really be themselves. You can do something that somebody who's afraid is doing the same thing. You can do the same thing that they're doing, but it's the energy behind it is what I'm speaking on. Why are you doing it? What does it mean to you? What connection do you have with this? What's your purpose? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Whatever your name is just your name. Who are you authentically? Why are you doing what it is that you do? These important questions is what I'm be talking about that a lot of people just kind of avoid because they don't want to face the fear of, okay, you living a life somebody else don't has put out for you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what you want to do, it's always somebody willing to tell you what you should do. But this is just something I was really pondering. Fear is a motherfucker, man. The fear of not being able to go out to certain restaurants and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You may not want to get your shot or whatever, but say some of your friends and family members do. They can go do this. They can go do these things and stuff of that nature. Because to me, it's only a matter of time before they really start pushing this stuff to the point to where, okay, you can't really leave a house unless you got one. That's what they're trying to do because they're trying to scare people into submission. And the more people that go along with it, the more it's going to become a law. That's why they're trying to get so many people afraid because, oh, we need to do this and blah, blah, blah. We need to get them to do this and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much the people in fear are just going to start attacking the people who are in love, the people who say, nah, I don't want to do that personally, because they're going to make them believe through the news, through the media and stuff like that, that, oh, we're the virus carriers now. Even though they blatantly came out and said, even if you got the shot, you can still catch it too. These people who are in fear, they don't think. They're not going to consider anything that I'm talking about. They're not even going to make it this far into the video that I'm putting out here right now. They're not going to want to do it. Number one, they're not going to think. And number two, when they start to actually think a little bit, they become afraid of their thoughts. They become afraid of who they are. They've been taught to reject these things. So in turn, they're going to teach them to go after people like me and other YouTubers and other people who just like, who want to think freely. It's amazing how slavery work, ain't it? It's like that's the biggest virus that's really going on because that's spreading. They spread that. People spread that to their children without even knowing what it is that they're doing. That's just pretty amazing, I must admit. I gotta respect it at least. But the world is slowly changing. Like I said, more people like me and other YouTube and stuff like that speaking out, and they talking to other people and interacting with other people saying, man, something about this just ain't right. I'm good. This isn't me. This doesn't seem right. Because one of the biggest things that stops people from thinking and understanding, I think, is that a lot of people don't truly understand that they're conquered. They've been tricked into believing like, oh yeah, we're all running this. When the truth of the matter is, it's a select group of people, I believe, that are doing this. Nobody really wants to understand that concept, but more people waking up to it though. More people are really connected with themselves, and like I said, this message is reaching more people. Not everybody going with this. These protests are going in like the millions and stuff like that. I think I seen in Paris and stuff. a lot of people are really speaking out on these things like, oh, you can't do this unless this happens, whatever. Because I think in Paris, like what they said, yeah, you can't even go to like movie theaters, stuff like that. You have to actually show like a little card or whatever that says you actually have been vaccinated, even though you can still catch it again. Like I said, nobody's thinking about that, but that's just a few of my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how y'all feel on this topic, because this has been an interesting one these past couple of years. Y'all stay smooth and enjoy yourself. If you're not having a good day, make it one, because it's gonna always be all right.